Hello and welcome back to the Shifty Loser Sim Racing Adventure Assetto Corsa Competizione, here on Two Rogue Gamers. Well, my friends, I guess it's time to move on towards our Brands Hatch, I believe it is. The second of the two horrible races. For those of you that are new, by the way, the reason we're doing a championship during the career mode, as it were, is simply because in the career mode, well, you only do one season and then it ends. You can't carry on into season 2, you just have to start the thing again. So I figured what we'd do at the end of the career mode, because I saw that as the learning period, I'd move on straight into the championship, do 6 races in the sprint race championship, and then back to the career mode. Then at the end of that, go back into the sprint races and see if there's a difference, see if I've done any better. Well, we're off, guys. We're off. For the eagle-eyed, you'll notice in the top right, I've got the helicopter cam. This is what I meant to do in the last race, remember, I forgot to do it. This time I have not. It's there and it looks glorious. I don't want to say that I've stolen the idea from other people's videos. However, I'm also not saying I had it as an original idea. I think I was inspired. I believe that's the term. I was inspired by others. Well, we'll smash on straight into the race. I do cut down the first race a little bit. However, race 2, I leave fully on there. You know, no spoiler alerts, sorry, with the thumbnail there and the title for it. This does happen, guys. This does happen. I'm not going to say which race, but as I said, I've cut down race 1 quite considerably, and race 2 I've left pretty much full. As you can see there, it did seem a bit rough and tumble going into that corner. I do apologise for the chap in front. It wasn't deliberate, I must stress. Not deliberate at all. Simply, I was being quite aggressive. I thought there was more room in front of him, so he would have been able to brake. But anywho, we're cracking on. Look, up to 11th place. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. It's a great start. But I have realised, if you look to the bottom right, every single time there's a mistake that I've made. Look at how much fuel's in the car. It's only a 10-minute race. I don't need that much fuel. You know, that's definitely weighing me down. We don't make that mistake in the second race. I noticed in this race at around this point that I was running far too much fuel. I regretted it straight away. I think I could have got away with about maybe 21 laps, and that would have had spares. I could have done the maps, I just haven't. Anywho, in race 2, I narrow it down a bit, but still don't know accurate maps. I just slightly remember that I need to reduce it, so I just half it, but it's still too much anyway. But you'll see what comes up in the next race. I do urge you to stay on and watch it. But anywho, as always, the full first lap. That's the rule, I say. That's the rule. All the shenanigans go down on the first lap, and now we're settled into 11th place. I'm actually quite pleased with that. Straight out of lap 1. At this point, I will start cutting it down a little bit, and I've not left anything in the pit lane. We will use the pits as the queue for the shout-outs, though. As always, the pit lane is full of shout-outs, but I won't show us being stuck in the pits. It's just, you know, a good minute of pointless viewing. And it just stretches the video out. So as you can see, I'm narrowing the video down there. Look, there's the first little skippity route, and I landed it right in a place where, did I make a mistake or did I not? Well, I did. That's the truth of it. Lost the place to the Ferrari there, or the Porsche, sorry. I always get confused, but there we are going straight into the pits, which, as I said, that's the cue for the shout-outs. Straight in again with my friend the Yorkshire hero, putting many videos, as you can see, straight out of the pits. He's putting many videos out there. I do love watching them. I do love seeing the hills of Yorkshire as well. My friend, I urge you to venture further afield. Get out into the real sticks where the real B-roads are, but do be careful, my friend. Do be careful. You know, don't get risky on those B-roads. I know it's tempting. I know they're a very good ride, but, you know, be mindful and be careful. And my friend, Wakas Hussain. Wakas, all sorts going on the channel now. All sorts. I was on there the other day, was playing the Gears game. However, the one for the mobile device, I'm not... Gears Pop, that's the one. Gears Pop. Oh, it looked very good. It's a very good review, Wakas. Well done, friend. Well done. I meant to tell you in person, but I've not seen you. So, you know, if you're watching, well done. I do urge you all to get over there. Branching out. Also a good video where it has a very good rant about EA. Electronic Arts, you know. The calmest of us are very angry with EA these days. But, you know, Wakas sort of summed it up in his own words that we all, you know, it kind of speaks for us all, I feel. I do feel that indeed. And my good friend, Bod Planch. Hello, sir. Hello. All sorts going on. He's still learning to become a sim racer, guys. Still learning. He will get there, though, like I said before. I'm confident of it. I'm absolutely confident of it. Do get back on the channel and do give that a watch. The playlist will be in the description below. and possibly at the end screen. Now I figured out how to do that. It looks very professional at the end of the videos now, I've noticed that. Nobody makes it that far, I accept. But if you do, do carry on. Do carry on. Look at that little bit of camera trickery as well. You didn't even notice I've cut it forward again. That's right. But look, I'm very smooth. I'm quite pleased with the way I'm racing now. Turning the racing line off, it's a blessing. A blessing, I suppose. I did say, way back when, in the grand finale a few episodes ago, I did say in there my biggest concerns were Zolder and Brands Hatch when it came to not using the racing line. And the first 2 races that came up, of course, were Zolder and Brands Hatch. I didn't know that. It wasn't scripted in any way, and I mean that genuinely. Just absolute, dumb luck. But I haven't done too bad. Obviously, I haven't had a win yet. Thus far, at this stage in this video and the prior one, still no victory, just last place. Not very good. Not very good at all. There you go again, look. More camera trickery. Yes, that's right. I'm an editor now. Doing all of the effects. I've learnt all sorts on Premiere Pro recently. I've been bored, you see. Been bored. I've hurt myself. I've had a bad back, so I was just, having a look at stuff. When I say I have a bad back, I don't want you to feel that, I shouldn't be racing on the game. Of course, you're absolutely right. The recording was done prior. It's not the racing that's done my back end, by the way. I don't want to put that out there. Sim racing, good for you. Very, very good for you. Massive advocate for it now. Some racing are in fact a workout. You do work up a sweat. Some of it through sheer anxiety. I can't speak. Some of it through sheer anxiety and terror, no less. I don't want to shy away from that, my friends. Don't want to shy away from it. But the bulk of it, however, it's just very good. Very good. Hand-eye coordination, all of that sort of skill. You've got to think things through, strategy. As you can see, I'm very poor. Usually forget all sorts of stuff. Like in this race, putting far too much fuel in the car, just weighing myself down, and I do feel like just a very slow potato. That's right, I don't feel quick in this car. My line is very good, and I am very smooth, kinda. Don't want to give anything away, but do watch on for the next couple of minutes. You'll see why this race didn't end well. I'll cut to the next bit. There you go. So here we are. Still looking, nope, not good at all now. We're getting all very, shit is the word on this lap. Everything went wrong. Going around the first corner, not great. Coming into here, yep, not great. Already got sand on the back tyres, can feel that. And I'm just being far too aggressive. So I picked up some marbles, some sand and some grass, and now look, I went Billy Big Bollocks. I'm not sure why. That's the deepest into that corner I've run, pretty much, since qualifying and racing. Not necessarily in practice, I was shocking in that. But look at how bad this goes. So I will just cut to the end of the race. We're already in last place, so there's nothing, nothing going on there. But by the way, this is the wrong way on the circuit, and now look, disqualified. That's right, disqualified. Typical bloody me. So that's how it went on. There, look, just confirmation of it, how poor we are. But that takes us into race 2, so let's just move swiftly on. Let's not muck around. Let's get straight on with that. And like I say, all sorts of awesome goes on in this. But this time round, guys, I'm just going to let you sit back and enjoy the race. I'm not going to speak for a bit. I know I always say this, but I assure you, I won't. When it gets to the pit stop on this, I'll jump back in, just so we can do the political segment. But do enjoy this. Do enjoy this. Enjoy the music as well for my friend. My good friend, I am a car. Thank you again, sir. Thank you again. Eternally grateful. But do enjoy. I hope, this race does go okay. I'm not going to lie. The title may give away what happens. However, I do urge you to watch. No spoilers here. Well, enjoy, my friends. Enjoy.
Green light. Give it okay. fastest lap so far.
Well, there you are, you see, as promised, straight back to you once the pit stop finished there. Straight back out. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't interrupt at any point. Normally I do, just for, to take the piss, just to have a bit of a laugh and a joke with you all, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like me to do that again, but without the music in. Personally, I quite like it. Death of the Dynamo from my friend I Am a Car was the first track that popped up there. Not sure of the name of the second one. He has many albums on Bandcamp. I have put the link in the description below. Do check him out. Very, very talented. Very talented. But as you can see, we went into the pits in quite a good position. However, we've come out in 13th. Now, it's always the pits, and to be perfectly honest, that one wasn't really, nothing really to do much with me. The pit stop itself was only 22 seconds stationary. I hadn't damaged the car at any point, but that's more down to the fact that even just the last race is more practice for me now on this circuit. Much more practice, and I'm feeling that. I'm definitely feeling the benefit. I honestly feel a couple of hours of just whizzing around this circuit again and again and again, and I would start smashing massive amounts of time from my lap times. I definitely would. I do much prefer it without the racing line. Very much. You get to choose your own braking points, and at that point you can start getting risque, as I like to call it. Very risque. Anywho, I did say we'd go into the politics, however, not a great deal of politics going on, my friends. Parliament's still in recess until Monday. Well, Monday should be fun. Jeremy Corbyn still somehow feels that he should be Prime Minister, a caretaker Prime Minister. I'm not sure how that would work. We'll have another election, please, Mr Corbyn, not, just you taking the reins because of your own sheer arrogance. That's all this bloody is at this point. Your entire party seems to just think that we all agree with you. We don't, friend. We don't. As I said before, I did respect you, but now you're going against your own views. John McDonnell seems to have led you astray, and your advisors, my word. Advisors have no idea how the actual people think. Theresa May followed her advisors. That went well. Fantastic. Put in a pair of trousers that cost more than most people's home. Brilliant. Well played. Yeah, great advice. They're out of touch with the people. They're young professionals. Most of the country isn't young professionals, my friend. Not young at all, to be perfectly honest with you. They're all, mostly the working class. And advisors that you employ have no idea what it's like to be working class, so stop taking advice. And Prime Minister Johnson, please just, get a move on. Best of luck, in fact, next week. Best of luck. I don't care which one of you comes out on top. I really don't. I just want to get Parliament back in order and, crack on with whatever it is we need to do. The United Kingdom seems to have been in neutral gear now for too long. Very fitting, I know, with the racing. It's very much a dad pan. I'm not going to lie, it's a dad pan. But as you can see, still at this point, still in 13th place, with the car in 14th, tracking us down, and there's definitely a little tailback. Now, this is what I think happened in the pits. I think I'm just... Although I feel I'm being quite consistent with the lap times, the lap times themselves are still very, very low. Or very slow, sorry. But look, the rain is coming, and the rest of them, the cowards, I knew this. When I looked at the bottom right, you can see just above the tyre pressures, the actual indicator for rain, so I knew this was coming. But I decided, no, with this, not very long period of time to go, we'll stay out there, we'll just brave it, we'll go balls to the wall and smash through. Now, already look at the tyres on the right hand side, especially the front right corner. The pressure is going already and I started to feel it. I had to, you know, extend the braking points quite a lot. However, quick flashback all the way back to episode 1. Episode 1 of the career mode back in the youth driving school, you know, with the Italian man and the Lamborghinis at Monza. In there, I distinctly remember being better in the rain than we were on, you know, well, relative to the others, than we were in any other condition. Definitely better in the rain than at night time. Now, however, this race, how it is turning into night and getting quite rainy, it's all very, very good. Great dynamic weather there. Great dynamic weather. Anyway, but the Nostalgia Fest. Back in episode 1, I do recall being better relative to the other drivers in the wet. Now, that seems to be apparent here as well. Now, I'm not sure at this stage, while I'm racing, how many of the front runners actually went into the pits. Now, I don't think they did. But at the end of this, something odd happens. The AI, they've messed up. I'm not sure why they do this, unless the drivers were just cowards compared to myself. Maybe they were, maybe they are just cowards, but the rain is definitely coming down. The wipers on, as you can see, and everything, and it was definitely starting to get a bit slippy, but not stupidly so. I could definitely still drive. Look, I'm still hitting the line. Yes, I've definitely slowed down. Definitely a few seconds slower, but still. Traction was relatively there on the racing line when it was all rubbered in. Now I think before I came round here, the front runner, I feel, must have gone into the pits way back when, actually triggered the end of the race thing, the actual timer before, when on the last lap round. Now that's stupid. That means he must have gone past the start-finish point before the 10 minutes was up. But there you are, look, confirmation, we got points out of that and everything. I'm so happy. I got a win at ACC. I got a win at ACC. Look, there we are. Number 1 with the Bentley. Yes, hooray, the Bentley team. Fantastic. That's right, man. Jump up and down, get on the bonnet of the car. Why not? Why not? Well, thank you all very much for watching. If you've made it this far, I'm sure you liked it, so do like and subscribe, my friends. Do like and subscribe. Well, good day.